कहानी कुछ ना कुछ हमें कहती है. Every story says something to us. Now it depends on us what do we learn from that particular story and how do we implement that message to our personal and professional life. But I feel stories give multiple benefits to us. Although stories are mainly for entertainment purpose, but I feel they are the best source to improve your language. And especially जब भी कोई नई लैंग्वेज आप इम्प्रूव करना चाह रहे हैं तो कहीं ना कहीं स्टोरीज की आप मदद ले सकते हैं. एंड टेकिंग द हेल्प ऑफ स्टोरी विल हेल्प यू इन मल्टीपल मैनर्स, स्पेशली इन लैंग्वेज इम्प्रूवमेंट. सेकेंडली, गेटिंग अ बेस्ट मैसेज. एंड थर्डली, आई कैन से ऑल्सो यू विल बी एबल टू कीप दैट पर्टिकुलर स्टोरी इन योर मेमोरी बैंक फॉर द लॉन्गर पीरियड. तो आज की भी स्टोरी इतनी इंटरेस्टिंग है कि अगर आप इसको ध्यान से सुने तो डेफिनेटली आप उसे लंबे समय तक दिमाग में रख पाएंगे और कहीं ना कहीं उसका जो मैसेज है वो भी आप अपनी पर्सनल और प्रोफेशनल लाइफ के अंदर इम्प्लीमेंट कर पाएंगे. सो हमारे इस चैनल पर हम काफी सारे ऐसे वीडियोस ऑलरेडी बना चुके हैं जो लैंग्वेज इंप्रूवमेंट के लिए है, आपको लैंग्वेज में कॉन्फिडेंट स्पीकर बनाते हैं और साथ ही साथ आपकी लैंग्वेज में आपको पहले से काफी चेंज भी नजर आएगा. तो चलिए आज की स्टोरी हम शुरू करते हैं. स्टोरी इज लाइक दैट. वंस there was one auto rickshaw driver who was driving pleasantly while humming with a passenger. He was pleasantly talking with his passenger, but all of a sudden when he was driving, one car came out of the parking area in front of his auto rickshaw. He had to apply the emergency brake and his auto was about to skid, but somehow he could manage it. After some time, the car driver came out of his car furiously and started talking very harshly with this auto rickshaw driver. He spoke as harsh as he could and he spoke somewhere the foul language, abusive language. Now, to the matter of surprise, the passenger who was looking at this particular situation, because auto rickshaw driver was pleasantly listening everything, he did not answer back to the car driver. He was just listening everything and smiling at the car driver. He moved away from there while waving his hand. And after some time, when a passenger asked this auto rickshaw driver that what happened, why didn't you answer back, when it was very much clear that the fault was of the driver because he came all of a sudden in front of your car. So when the car driver was at fault and he was using abusive language in front of you, he was somewhere using the foul language. So rather than giving the answer back to him, you kept quiet and at the same time somewhere you did not speak anything. You could have answered him back. So the auto rickshaw driver answered to the passenger, "Sir, I was very much aware that this car driver was frustrated of something or the other and he was like a garbage truck, and there are many people who are like garbage truck in the market who are around us and we need to keep an eye on them, because if we just become the victim of these people, somewhere they can spread their garbage everywhere and we can also become like them. So rather than becoming the victim of them, I try to keep myself away from them, because many people have the frustration of their office and their home or family and they just find a person where they can release this frustration or stress to somebody. So if we become the victim of them, we will also become like them." The passenger was so happy to know the message of this auto rickshaw driver. And isn't it true, friends, because we find there are many people who have a lot of frustration because of someone or something, and they just want to release that frustration to somebody. That's why they just find a person where they can release. So rather than just becoming the victim of them, what we should do, that we should avoid these people, and somewhere we can say that we should forgive them because they are trapped, they are tangled in this particular situation. So we have two approaches. First approach, easily become the victim of them, just become like them. And secondly, we can say that we should keep ourselves away from them, because if we keep ourselves away from them, then we can remain peaceful and calm and comfortable. But at the same time, if we become the victim of them, we will also start behaving like them. We will be becoming so frustrated, furious, uncomfortable, restless on them. This story gives a great message to us, because somewhere many times you must have noticed that people behave very rudely, people behave very harshly to somebody. And I think in this story you must have noticed that somewhere the auto rickshaw driver was so comfortable, so calm, but at the same time the car driver somewhere became so restless on the auto rickshaw driver. So definitely we should improve ourselves. We should keep an eye on those people who are quite frustrated. We should never become the garbage truck, and at the same time, if somebody is trying to make us a garbage truck, we should avoid those people. I hope कहानी का मैसेज मैं अच्छे से आपको समझा पाया हूँगा. इस कहानी को अगर आपने वास्तव में पसंद किया, if you really liked it, share with as many as people you can. If you are new to this channel, subscribe it. And we have also made the very important and useful courses for English improvement, and at the same time for how to develop the achiever's mindset. The links are given in the description. You can check those courses. If you like, many people have been benefited by these courses. You can go. We have kept very nominal fees for that, and definitely you will be benefiting a lot by taking those courses. Ultimately, thanks for watching.